Musawa, if you put Atiku on the ballot, that means ADC does not even respect the issue of the South. Honorable Hannatu Musawa, a prominent voice within the All Progressive Congress APC, has dismissed speculation about the African Democratic Congress ADC emerging as a formidable opposition force of future elections, arguing that its possible presidential ticket choices reveal a lack of commitment to Nigeria's informal zoning conventions. In a candid interview from 203 on the Mike podcast, Musawa specifically critiqued the hypothetical inclusion of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar on the ADC ticket. If you put Atiku on the ballot, that means ADC does not even respect the issue of let the South have it now. She stated, emphasizing that fielding a northerner would disregard widespread expectations for power rotations to the southern region in the next cycle. Musawa framed this as evidence that the growing defections to the ADC, described by some as a tsunami of politicians, lack strategic depth. She noted that while politicians are migrating to the party, the movement does not constitute a serious threat. A lot of the politicians moving towards the ADC is a tsunami of some sort, politically speaking, she acknowledged early in the discussion, but quickly downplayed its impact, pointing out that only a handful qualify as true gladiators. The APC stalwart expressed confidence in Nigeria's democratic progress, stating she was happy about the emergence of opposition because we want a democracy and nobody is happy about one-party states. Abio. She stressed that President Tinubu himself prioritizes a thriving multi-party system. However, Musawa insisted the ruling party would confront any challenge with all manner of seriousness without taking it lightly. She further argued that no major opposition figure represents a fresh alternative, as many, including Atiku, held significant roles in previous administration. Peter Obi is a fresh alternative. Peter Obi is a very, very fresh alternative. So don't tell us that there is no major opposition that has a fresh alternative. Peter Obi is a very, very fresh alternative. Musawa highlighted ongoing economic reforms under Tinubu, crediting his courage and foresight. Which economic reform? Musawa, stop lying now. Which economic reform? Crediting his courage and foresight for turning the economy around in ways previous leaders avoided. And putting us into more problems, more hardship. I beg. His campaign is yet to begin. She predicted public opinion will shift once the administration achievements are fully showcased. We hear you. Osman Daura says there are two things here to remember, Musawa. If Atiku picks the ticket to contest for president in ADC, in his constitutional right, but if he is omitted in his tantamount to the violation of that right zoning. Zoning is not constitutional but gentlemen, fraudulent arrangement and is only binding on them. The 1999 constitution of the FRN, as amended, does not recognize zoning. Anduava says Atiku is knowingly disrespectful of the issue of now is the time for the South. His behavior is strengthening and giving more confidence to the APC, which is at present very comfortable with the strategy it is using to have more governors defect to their party. You can imagine that at this critical time, ADC is still hesitant to choose a flag bearer. What is the essence of forming a coalition? I wonder. Really? I don't know whether Atiku is the problem right now. I'm telling you. Magaji says GG did the same. He contested, not minding it was not done after the death of his boss Yar'Adua, after OBJ did 2 terms. What's this one saying? Chimachi says if you understand the woman, you will know she's saying the truth because Southern tenure has not expired. So if ADC feels a northern, it then means Tinubu carry go, no 2 days about it. Though I hate his administration, I'll vote for him for equity and justice. That's the problem. Because so many people are saying that rather than have Atiku as a presidential candidate or him being the president of the country, they would rather have Tinubu there to do the second term. Nigeria says whoever appears on ADC ballot is carry go, face your ministerial appointment. Okay. Ajit says the PDP respect the issue of the North in 2015 when it was time to return power to the North. But the elders in the party chose to field Jonathan, who many of them knew would not sail through, but chose to follow because of the campaign fund, which Buhari later locked them up for. So don't talk of any respect at all. It is now free for all from 2015. Oh, really? Okay, let's have that. My Lafia says democracy is not a matter of agreement to rotation but majority vote. Abi? Abdusalam says hypocrisy. Does APC respect the issue of South when in 2015 you brought a northerner to remove Jonathan from office when he still have opportunity of second time as president from South? Emeka says yellow witch. If them pick Obi, you go criticize. If them pick Atiku, you criticize. Oh yeah, now carry your papa come. Gabra Sade says, "Wetin concern you, Miss Musawa? Is power rotation part of Nigerian constitution?" Israel Kolade says, "Can you hear the Fulani? Is it ADC that didn't respect the South or the North?" Bikinchi says, "Why is everybody jitching on Atiku? Musawa condemned Obi and Atiku and still says if ADC feels Atiku, ADC has no respect for the South. What is her position in 2027? James Elias says Atiku's candidature makes ADC presidential ambition dead on arrival. In fact, Atiku is not a sellable candidate. He is too ambitious. James Ebebe says APC has begun their deceit and propaganda again. Abdulaziz says, "Listen concern you with ADC when you are in APC. You am about too much. You am about too much for you. That goat says that is true. Teslin says Naim then first takes for 2023 election now. Greed and inordinate ambition. Christian says what happened to PDP 2023 will repeat itself if Atiku's name is in the ballot. It is not for the North this time. Even if it's probably somebody else from the North, but definitely not Atiku. People do not want Atiku. People do not want him. Godfrey says this woman is after her job. Let her speak about her APC and forget about other parties on how they plan their own. Godfrey Obia says Southerner as president, what benefit does South get? It is not for them and their families and friends. What the country needs is better leaders that can spread better things to all Nigerians, not me and my families and friends' leadership. Nigerians are eating from trash and you are talk the interest of South or not. Nigeria needs only better godly mind leaders that can spread goodies to every corners of the country. Yes, emphasis on spreading goodies to everybody. It is well. Anthony said, rotation of the presidency by my own understanding is not a constitutional matter, but a PDP agreement before the Third Republic. Not all political parties had such agreements. Even within PDP, some members are illegitimately do not align with such arrangements and would always contest PDP primary. Now, all politicians across parties are now using it as slogan to win the election. The National Assembly with the APC majority House members should just make it a constitutional requirement if they so believe in it. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.